Hello my beautiful friends, welcome to Alicia and the City. I'm Alicia. It's very lovely to see you here as always, and in today's video we're gonna chat about perfumes. The tag is called Freedom After COVID Fragrance Tag, and this tag I found on Casually Fragrant YouTube channel. I would link down her channel below so you can go ahead and you can check it out. I think she's a great reviewer of fragrances, of beauty products, and I just enjoy her channel quite a lot. And a few days ago she posted this tag and I thought, wow, this is actually quite interesting because I feel like we all been very exhausted in those lockdowns. I cannot wait for things to get back to normal. Certainly the restrictions are sort of loosen up, but it's not quite there yet. So we're still pretty much restricted in everything and everywhere we go. So I thought it will be a nice thing to sort of fantasize what I would wear once things are sort of back to normal. Alright, without further ado, let's dive in. And the first question is, quiet night in the pub with a fella. And I was thinking, what would I wear on a romantic date night? And I think I'll have to pick one of my favorite perfumes, one of my probably signature fragrances, if I must say, which is Yves Saint Laurent Mon Paris. I love the bottle, I love the pinkish liquid in it. It's very berry floral. It has notes of roseberry, it has some other berries, it has rose, it has burnt sugar, so it's a very syrupy but not quite overwhelming in sweetness fragrance. It's very beautiful, elegant, very girly, very romantic. That's something which I would wear on any date night, whether it's in a pub or in a movie theater or nice upscale romantic restaurant. So I feel like I just love it so much. It always creates like a very romantic mood. So for a date night I would definitely pick this one. The next question is busy night out in the pub. So I was not thinking necessarily of pub specifically, but more just in general night out what I would wear. So for a night out I would probably pick Intense Cherry by Montale, and it's a very, actually sprayed a little bit on my wrist here. It's a very deep, sophisticated, very eye-catching fragrance. I think it's definitely quite long-lasting, and it's something which I don't see myself wearing during daytime because it's very demanding. I can see myself wearing like a nice night-out dress, or maybe like a nice sparkly top or something which you have to dress up for, and I think it's very attention grabbing, so you definitely will get a lot of compliments and people sort of gonna be pulled, and they will be gravitated towards you once you wear this fragrance. It's a little bit spicy, it's musky, it's deep. I think it's perfect for a night out. So yeah, I think that would be my pick. The third question is lunch or coffee with friends in a casual setting. So actually something which I've been wearing this winter quite a lot is this fresh cream warm cashmere fragrance, which I believe I showed on this channel before. It's very warm, very welcoming, almost like you're having a pastry with a fresh cup of coffee in the morning. I think it would match perfectly the setting of a coffee shop or a bakery or a brunch place. It has some milky, chocolatey notes to it. So I think it almost smells like a almond croissant, as I mentioned, like with a cup of cappuccino, which I think would be perfect. And it's kind of gonna complement just the whole setting when you are sitting with your friends and enjoying breakfast or brunch or lunch. The next one is lunch in a more upscale setting with a family. So for that I picked My Way by Giorgio Armani, which is a new fragrance, and I think it came out only in the end of 2020, and I got it for Christmas and I have been wearing it ever since. I'm just obsessed with it. It smells so good. The reason why I picked it, because it reminds me of my childhood quite a lot. So if I'm to meet my family for a nice upscale lunch, I would definitely wear this one because it reminds me of my childhood. It has a very prominent notes of jasmine, and I had beautiful jasmine bushes by my house, so I think it just teleports us into this whole era. but also it's a very elegant and very sophisticated fragrance. I wouldn't call it everyday fragrance. I think it requires certain mindset, certain mood, and I would definitely love to share this specialness with my family. The next one is a zoo or animal park. So I feel like when you're in a zoo or a park, or when you're around lots of people and animals overall, I wouldn't pick something annoying, you know, something which will distract people or might, you know, trigger animals or something like that. So I would pick something quite natural, and for that I have this fragrance from Zara, which is Accord number 3. And the reason why I picked it, because it reminds me of a wet forest or wet park. So it's very green, very clean, and it's like very humid forest. And I feel like it would be perfect for a natural setting. You know, it wouldn't draw too much attention, just gonna sort of create the mood. The next one is outdoor concert, gig or festival. That one was a little bit tough for me. I think I would go with L'Impératrice, which is, you know, famous fragrance from Dolce & Gabbana. And the reason why I picked this one, because it's very vibrant. It's very fruity, sort of bubblegummy, watermelony. It's very upbeat. It's almost like when you wear it, you want to be young, you want to be energetic, but you also sort of stand your ground, you know, you feel that L'Impératrice, this empress presence. So it's girly, but in a good way. It's not childish, it's more of like very vibrant and energetic. And I feel like it would be perfect for any kind of activity outdoors, for a nice concert or whatever festives going on. So I would definitely pick this one. Next one is travel, planes, trains, and cars. So that might seem a little bit weird, but when I travel, especially on plane, I like to wear this one from Montale, which is Wild Pears. It's one of my most favorite fragrances. It's very elegant. It's almost like somebody poured some sunlight on a basket full of ripe pears. It's very comforting and quite sophisticated. It's very niche-like. I love how pears open up in this fragrance, and whenever I wear this perfume when I travel, it sort of creates this anticipation towards my destination. I cannot wait for it. It makes me feel good about myself, makes me feel more sophisticated and elegant, and just creates good mood overall. So that would be my pick. Next one is ice skating, swimming, ice hockey. So for ice skating or any kind of outdoor winter activity, I would pick this Lalique Le Parfum from Lalique, which I already showed before, I'm pretty sure. So the reason why I picked this one, because I think it's such an underrated fragrance. It reminds me of a nice cashmere sweater. It's quite spicy, warm. It makes you want to wrap in it as in a warm blanket, and I feel like it's perfect for ice skating or outdoor activities, because it's just very pretty. Next one is Farmers Market outdoor trading stalls. I picked actually 2 fragrances for that one. So the first one I would show you will be this Amazing Grace by Philosophy. And the reason why I picked this one is because it smells like a freshly cut bouquet of flowers. It's very graceful, it's very elegant. I feel like it's appropriate for any day, for any age, any mood. And I feel like it would be great if you will be surrounded by flowers or in a garden setting or farm setting. There is so many beautiful flowers. I cannot tell you which specifically, because they kind of all blend in this beautiful spring flower bouquet, but it's a very beautiful fragrance. I also love the bottle. I think it's very cute. So that would be my pick number 1. And pick number 2 would be this another great find of mine by Zara, which is called Gourmand Addict. And the reason why I picked it, because it's very close to skin fragrance, so a lot of people wouldn't even be able to necessarily smell it, so it will be very close to you. I feel like when you're surrounded by people on farms and you know, especially if it's crowded, you don't want to overwhelm them with your fragrance. But another reason why I picked it is because it's a very beautiful skin-like peach, and I think if you're a big fan of peach and patchouli, you would love this fragrance. And also if you are on the farm market shopping for some fruits, I feel like that peachy note would just go very well with the whole setting. So those were my two picks. And the last one is a day out exploring a city or coastal town. Very interesting, because I think, again, you don't want to overwhelm yourself, you don't want to overwhelm people around you. You want something light, something which kind of fits in any setting, and I feel like Zara White does this job perfectly. So I really like this bottle, and this is another beautiful floral fragrance. It's very crisp and almost like transparent, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's very clean and crisp, very floral, and I feel like it's also kind of fits in the category of fragrances I just showed you a second ago. But I feel like this would fit to any city just because of its flexibility to fit into any kind of setting. You know, it will be great for a historical town, it will be great for a coastal town. It's just a very beautiful, feminine, elegant fragrance, which it actually doesn't last very long, so you probably will have to reapply it throughout the day, but it dries down quite beautifully. I think it's a very nice fragrance and also quite affordable one. So as per usual, I would link down below all of the fragrances I mentioned in this video, so you can go ahead and learn more about them or maybe shop them. If you enjoyed my video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, because that's what motivates me to create more amazing videos for you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I try to post at least 2 times a week, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye bye.